Hey guys, and welcome back to our adventures in Minecraft. As always, I am DemonFair93 and we are still on the hunt for a Mega Taiga. I feel like I'm turning this series into a Farlands or bust. Practically. I mean, 10,000 blocks out and I still haven't found the damn thing. I mean, obviously, Kurt J. Mac does a much further Farlands or bust than I would. And I don't even want to try and compete for that. But also I can't anymore because it's been a long time since Farlands have been in the game. But still, anyways, it just feels like I'm going so far out that we're never going to find this damn thing. And we're just forever going to be searching aimlessly. And it's frustrating. Especially with all of this lag that we always get. Oh, lag, why do you torment me so? I'm just gonna hold down the space bar so that I can actually jump up these. Okay, bad time to hold spacebar. Okay. Stop that. Wow, look at that moon. Isn't that beautiful? Just frozen in the sky for a good 2 seconds before it moves again. There we go. Okay. Yep, nope. We're just gonna have to deal with the lag, I guess. And a constant 30 frames. I don't know what's going on with this. I need a computer genius to help me out with this. Because no game in my entire library of gaming ever has this much trouble with playing. It has this bad of a frame rate. Only Minecraft. And that is very weird. But anyways, past couple episodes we were talking about superhero movies. Hi, Skeleton. But before that, I was talking about, well, spoiling things on video games. Oh, great. Just what I didn't need for more lag. Rain. Just gonna drop and see how well we do. We're fine. Go on. There you go. Okay, this is not gonna go well for us. Stop it. Stop it. Go away. But yes, with the video game spoiling, I talked about the Walking Dead, and boy oh boy, after I finished that episode, I had some free time, and you know, I was far ahead on my recording schedule, didn't have to record anything for the rest of that week, and so I was like, you know, I want to play a game that I don't have to record, just for fun, just for me. And so I decided to pick up my copy of the Walking Dead Season 2 that I have sitting on my desk, and I started playing it. And I was right to not want to play it originally. I got about, I don't know, halfway through episode 1 of season 2, and I quit. Simple as that. For those who have played the Walking Dead season 2, we're gonna take shelter here for right now, just because I'm tired of this lag. And if I'm not moving, it doesn't bother me as much. So, yes, with the Walking Dead, I got washed ashore after falling into the river as Clementine, and wandered up the shore, found the dog, made friends with the dog. He's such a nice dog, and I'm a dog person if you don't know that about me. So this stray dog is such a nice dog. He's my friend, and he's gonna be my ally through the whole episode, throughout the whole season, hopefully. And I go forward. We get to a camp, and there's some zombies there. And it's like, okay, well, we're searching for food because we're hungry. I find a can of beans, and then I find a can opener. Well, a pocket knife, whatever. And then I go and I open the can of beans, and the dog comes up to me and he's whining like a dog does, begging for food. And so I go, okay, buddy, I'll give you some food. And I take some beans and I put them in my hand and I hand them to the dog, and the dog snaps at me as a stray dog would. But Clem drops the can, and the dog starts going after all of the beans. But I haven't gotten to eat any yet. I'm a little girl and I need food, damn it. And so I take the can back, and the dog starts mauling me. Fuck you, game. And then, after the dog starts mauling me, first time I tried to play through, and I'll say I played through kind of like I would, well, not kind of like I would, but I kind of played through like it were Life is Strange, where I can go back in time. So I'm playing the game, and since it doesn't have a go back in time feature, I just use the return to main menu feature and restart from that chapter feature. I know it's a bit cheap, but I was like, what the fuck could I do in this situation? The dog's mauling my arm and I'm beating it with my fist. And so I restarted and got to it. Same way, it bit me again. And I used the knife and stabbed it in the face. That way, at least I didn't get my arm completely ripped apart. Yeah, I heard you a while ago, you little bastard. You're not doing any damage. You should just stop that. You really should just stop. Just stop, you fucking zombies. And so after you stab the dog in the face, which is such a great thing to do, I was already like, okay, I'm fucking done with this game. But maybe there'll be some sort of redeeming thing in it at some point soon, hopefully, that won't be terrible. But yes, you kick the dog off of you after you stabbed it in the face. It goes flying over a log, and you can't see from the camera angle what happened to it. You climb over the log, and you see that it has got impaled on some rebarb. And it's still alive, but impaled, so you have the choice of leaving it or slitting its throat and killing it. I'm a dog person. I don't want any harm to come to any dog ever. And I would gladly sacrifice humans before dogs in a zombie survival game. To have me kill that dog within the first, 10 minutes of the episode, I'm kind of pissed. But then, I go on, alright, well, maybe there might be something later. And I get to... what was it? Hello. Hi, how you doing? I get to a point where Clementine passes out and is saved by two people, and god damn it. Really? Does this really have to happen now? Fuck you! Wow, that was a really delayed explosion. Jeez. So yeah, they pick up Clementine, the two people who find me, and they, carry me to their camp, or start to at least, and then the one notices that I have a bite on my arm and drops me. It's like, oh, what the hell? And it's, I know I got bit, but I'm a little girl, and I also got bit by a dog, and they won't believe me, and it's like, I'm a little girl. Little girls wouldn't be savvy to know that when you get bit you turn, so shut up. Just believe me when I say it's a dog, because it was a dog bite. And then they take me back, and they're not going to help me at all, And so my only course of action is to break into their house that they're camped out at and get all the supplies, because they do have a doctor but who's apparently incompetent, because a doctor could clearly tell the difference between a human bite and a dog bite. I think. I mean, I think you would know enough being a doctor. You'd know the human anatomy. You'd know the structure of a human's jawline, and that the dog is not the same structure. Fuck you, creeper! The dog is not the same structure jaw as a human's, and would be able to see that and go, yes, this is a dog bite, not a human zombie bite. And let's treat her before it gets infected. It doesn't happen. I have to go in and sneak in and get all the supplies myself. And then, as this 10-year-old girl, because this was 16 months after the end of season 1, so I think she'd be either 9 or 10. Yes, as a 10-year-old girl, perform my own goddamn surgery, or suture job, you know, stitching up my arm. And that was just the point where I said, okay, I'm done. Go away. Go away. Go away. All of you may fuck right off. Okay. So, yeah, that was my experience in the episode of The Walking Dead Season 2, and I'm quite thoroughly done with that. I will not be playing it in my personal time on my own at all, because I was emotionally attached to Lee and Clem's story in Season 1, and they killed half of that team, and now they're putting Clem through a lot of torture that I just don't want to see her have to deal with on her own. All the terrible people who won't help her. I don't want to deal with it. So, sorry, Telltale Games. I'll play all the Game of Thrones stuff you guys have coming. Because I did just recently finish recording Season 1, and god damn it. I'll leave that to another time, because it hasn't come out yet on the channel. But I'm pretty sure they're going to have a Season 2 and many seasons after that, because they have confirmed that they're partnered with HBO for quite a long time, hopefully getting a lot of content going with that. And that will be fun to see. But going on the talk of zombies, as we continue on, I want to talk about anything that's not The Walking Dead zombies. I don't mean that in the fact that The Walking Dead is bad. I mean that The Walking Dead is the first good zombie thing really in existence. Because before The Walking Dead, I mean, Walking Dead hasn't gotten to that point yet, so we don't actually know. But every single zombie movie or zombie thing that has ever really come about, what happens is you have zombies. You have all civilization seems to start breaking down. And to try and stop this from happening, the government leaders decide to push a button and nuke the world. Or nuke every character that you've gotten to know in this movie or television show. And I hate that idea. Also goes on, it can go the same way with the how Life is Strange went with time travel. It's like, this is how all time travel movies and shows do things. It has to happen this way. You can't actually come up with something new and do something for yourself and not follow the tropes that everybody else has followed. And, you know, you end up creating something that's the same with that. And it's just frustrating. It's like, why not? It's like, I'm actually legitimately concerned if we actually had an actual zombie apocalypse. Because apparently that's the only idea that anybody can come up with, is that we're gonna have to nuke the world. And I'd like to live. I mean, chances of survival in the zombie apocalypse are very slim if somebody pushes a button to nuke half the fucking country. So I would kind of like to start seeing, you know, anything else in zombie lore stuff. I mean, The Walking Dead hasn't had to deal with the government. I'm pretty sure all the government is dead in The Walking Dead. So, you know, we don't have to worry about that. But I was just recently watching, because I got turned on to it somehow, High School of the Dead. And even they had nukes happen. But luckily with their nukes, they had, like, people monitoring them. It's like, somebody just fired off 4 nukes. Quick, we need to have these countermeasures to intercept the nukes and stop them from blowing up all of civilization. And because the zombies had already gotten to one of the countermeasures, only 3 out of the 4 of the nukes got destroyed, and so only 1/4 of the world got nuked. So it's not too bad. Only, you know, a couple million people died. So it's not terrible, right? Honestly, having the nuke the world solution is our best option. We're fucked if we ever run into an actual zombie apocalypse. So get your brains together, guys, and start thinking of better solutions as to what we can do when and if a zombie apocalypse were to occur, because we don't want to deal with what the government would have if that's what they're planning. And I know it's all just science fiction, really, I do, but it just always seems to be the way that Hollywood goes. It's like, quick, we have a 3-hour movie to do this zombie thing. Let's have all this development happen and everything, and look, we're gonna have these characters make it to some sort of safe house. Oh, it's not safe. Oh, they're gonna try to make it to this place. Oh, it's not safe. We're gonna try to make it this place. Oh, it's not safe. And then it will cut away from the main characters to the government of whatever country, and they are sitting there going, well, we want to stop the zombie infection from spreading, and currently it's only in this area that the movie is taking place in. So if we just nuke that area that has all the characters in it, we will save the world. Except for the fact that that'll be completely filled with radiation and cause the cancer and or, you know, those what is it, the hills have eyes. So you'll go from a zombie thing to a cannibal hillbilly thing, deformed cannibal hillbillies. So yeah, great trade-off. Kill millions to save billions. Doesn't work the same way as it did in Life is Strange, where we know how that goes. But I'm sure that you guys are getting just as frustrated with this lag as I am. Sorry about that, but we're just gonna end it off because I'm kind of tired of this, and I'm sure you guys are getting frustrated with it. And I'm going to try and figure out what the problem is with this. And so yeah, that's all the time we've got for today. As always, hope you guys enjoyed. Even though we had all this terrible lag that we can't actually fix. And as always, I'm DemonFire93, and I'll see you guys next time.